Hey, what's up, everybody? I've got some good astral projection tips for everyone. First, I know I want to talk about saliva. Like, if you have to lay there and you continue to have to swallow and swallow and swallow, it just becomes a frustrating headache. You know, you can't get relaxed enough doing that. Or if your mouth's too dry, then you have to, lick your lips, and it's a real disturbing process that'll mess up your whole astral projection. One thing I do is, before I lay down to astral project, I brush my teeth, real good, to have that nice, fresh mouth, feeling. When I lay down, I try to take just a little sip of Gatorade and just kind of swish it around a little bit, make sure my mouth's not too dry. Just a little bit of work. And another thing I've noticed, that if you're laying flat, like head facing the ceiling, flat back, your saliva is going to go straight down. You're going to have to continue to swallow and swallow and swallow. If you prop your head upwards or facing forward with pillows, then you're not going to have to swallow as much, and your mouth's really not going to get too dry either. Definitely use the bathroom before you lay down and get ready to do it. You don't want to lay down and get comfortable and then have to get right back up. Don't drink a lot, like maybe 2 hours or so before. You don't want to drink a lot, but during the day, you definitely want to stay hydrated, though, There's a lot of energy movement, and through the body, and you're definitely going to want to be hydrated. Just make sure you drink a lot throughout the day. Staying warm is important. I have absolutely not had an astral projection when cold. You've got to be, warm, comfortable. I wouldn't use a cover, though. If you do, use a real thin, light cover, and make sure it's not constricting you or pulling down on you too much. Also, I leave my feet, if I use a cover, which I usually don't, but leave your feet uncovered, because if you come to, and it can be painful sometimes, just the cover laying on your toes becomes really, annoying, frustrating. It takes less effort to spin during an out-of-body technique or roll out than it does to try to rise straight up out. So it's going to be easier to pull off the technique, which requires less effort. Imagine, spinning around, in a circle, or imagine your whole body's being, spun like those little spinning things that we used to play on the playground, Everybody would jump on it and spin around. Imagine if you're laying flat on one of those, spinning, like a clock laying down with an hour hand spinning around, that's going to fling you right out. Sleep on your back rather than on your side. It's going to keep you more aware during the night. Write down to train your memory. Now, this is going to help with lucid dreaming and astral projection, Write down every dream that you have, even the stupid dreams that don't seem to make no sense at all. Get up and write them down. You're going to get into a routine, You're going to realize, you're dreaming. It's all going to lead up to, just remembering your dreams can help you realize, hey, I'm dreaming, and that you can then convert it. You can say, well, I'm dreaming, let's convert this into an out-of-body. If you clear your mind of all thoughts, and you're laying down peacefully, and push all your thoughts out, and when you clear your mind and try to stay focused without focusing on anything, it's definitely going to accelerate the process and get you into a more relaxed meditative state. Clearing your mind can be tough to do at first. one thing you can do to practice that is like try to focus straight ahead and just say 1, kind of stretch it out a little bit, 2, you know, just practice this and add more space in between, you know, the numbers as you're counting. Or you can try chanting or doing something like like this. It's gonna help your focus. Affirmations are good. When you're laying there relaxed in a meditative state, you can command the vibrations to come on. Like when I'm getting ready, I'll say vibrations now, and you know the vibrations will come on, you know, and you're basically commanding your energy body to make that transition. So use that, that's good. I also say things like, I see with my energy eyes now, or I travel out of body and communicate with kind, loving beings, return safely and remember everything. You know, using these affirmations, I always do that. Even as soon as I lay down and I close my eyes and first start to get relaxed, the first thing I do is state my intentions and my affirmations first before, you know, I start the whole process. Just get it out there, what you intend to do with this journey. You definitely want to have the enthusiasm and the momentum built up, because if you just lay down, close your eyes and say, well, it'd be nice to go out of body, you might get lucky, but probably not, you know. You're really going to have to want it. Take a little time before to figure out what you want to do, what you're going to do. Kind of run it through your mind. You know, if I get out, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to go here, or I'm going to visit this person or being. You know, I try to read. I like to read a little bit, you know, beforehand. It gets you kind of excited, you know, and worked up with all the things that you can do when you get out. Okay?